What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm Eric, you're watching Savage Garden, and today we're going to break things down and go back to elementary. Basic seeds, basic dirt. Let's make it happen. So when it comes to growing vegetables and fruit in your garden, a lot of people complicate things. I don't like that. I like to bring things back to just the basics, similar to elementary school. As you can see, I always keep tons of these for when I'm starting new plants. And my favorite way, or my favorite method of germination is always going to be the plate. This is just a regular paper plate. It's pretty windy out here, so if everything goes flying, don't judge me. But I use a paper plate with in a Ziploc bag, and normally it's just the basic paper towel method. What I do is I take the paper towel, put some seeds in it, put it on a paper plate, and then wetten it up. After you do that, you can just put it in a Ziploc bag that's going to create an environment that's really high moisture and is going to allow for germination pretty quickly. I like to store mine on a countertop and just let it do its thing. As you can see, these seeds started to pop. I don't know if you can see this in the video or not, but they started to pop already. And I'm just gonna plant these one per container. I normally do two, but I feel pretty confident about these. And the cool thing about these seeds is I got these from Food I Ate. This was from, what was this from?
Yellow pepper?
A yellow pepper that I got from HEB. It was so good. Lord, it was a good pepper. And so we ate it with some steaks and stuff like that. And I liked it so much, I was just like, this one's got to go in our garden. So, simple yellow pepper. What I got here is I have a bucket full of dirt. And I have all these reusable planter boxes. I tend to use every freaking year. My babies are screaming. Also, I have one of these other planters. Crisis averted. Kids acting crazy again as usual. But right now I have my soil. I have it moist. It's all wet. It's still drying out. But while I was doing that in this container that I tend to use, I'm going to go ahead and start planting. So for these pepper seeds, they're germinated, we're going to go ahead and try to plant them about 1/4 of an inch deep. If you don't know, though, handy dandy trick, about one knuckle is like 1 inch, so just be creative. Yeah, there's room for error and everything. But I'm just gonna plant these, try to get the tail down on them. If not, they normally correct themselves, so just do the best you can. Planting these and gonna try to knock these 4 out. But right now, I want to really talk about, like, a lot of people think it's expensive to do this stuff, and truly, this is the cheapest way. When you come to growing vegetables or anything in your home garden, the biggest thing is going to be soil. Soil is going to be the most expensive no matter what. If you watch the other video I show you how you can grow your own soil. Or, not, what did I say? Multitasking is not my thing. Not how you can grow your own soil, but how you can mix your own soil to get you the best bang for your buck. Look at this, like a cool little round table, and I can just rotate and keep working. But Susan. Yeah, like a lazy Susan. But yeah, you can see my focus is divided. When you have twins, it's always listening for something crazy in the background. But I'm planting these seeds about 1/4 inch deep, trying to get these freaking flies out of my face. There's bugs everywhere.
Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck, I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out this country, motherfucker.
I don't love them. I don't care what people say, how, you know, you get outside and used to gardening, you just get used to the bugs. I don't know. I'm not afraid of them, but man, they kind of massively annoying. So I'm going to try to use all these seeds. I'm just planting one per container. That way, when they get big enough, I'm going to transfer them over to 3-gallon containers. Now, these are cloth, or these are cloth or grow bags. You know, I bought them on Amazon. Cool thing about them is there's a lot of them and they're fairly inexpensive. They also come with, I don't know if you can see it, for each one of them it comes with like labeling bags, and they're color coded. So even if you just could, you know, write in your book, hey, red is going to be this, you don't have to mark these up. So that way next year or whatever, you don't have to erase them and start over. You just have like a little book and just say for what color and what it goes with per plant. So I think for now, this is what I'm going to be growing. I can't give you a garden update because I have so much to do in this garden. It is absolutely freaking crazy. This weather has been crazy. The soil's been crazy. And honestly, finding time to record and put more vegetables out so I can make this season the best that I can has been quite interesting, to say the least. I haven't got much done. Kids are killing me. But, you know, I'm sure that the amount of stuff that I'm getting done now and the complaining, like, it's all going to be worth it in the end. And hopefully a few of y'all can give me some other tips on things that I should be growing that's going to give me the best bang for my buck. I know that the gardening community is very strong, and I've got plenty of great tips on how I can really like build my garden better, how I can develop it, because just like you guys, I'm not an expert. I'm doing this because one year me and the wife was like, we want to be more hands-on with the food that we bring into our house, especially with our kids. We just want to be more hands-on and have a little bit more control over what we eat, you know? So I think it's a great skill to have. I encourage anybody who has at least a free hand to go ahead and just try to look at planting. Even if you just grow one fruit or vegetable on a balcony and your loft or whatever, like, just try it. And I promise the fruits of your labor will be so much sweeter than what you buy at the store. But let's go give a quick little look at the garden and see what we got. Right here are all my melons. I still have them by my porch. It gets plenty of sun here and plenty of shade, but they are growing fast. Let's go over. Lastly, I have this side of my garden. So this is a tomato plant. These are also tomatoes, but that one was big. These are cherry tomato plants. I had to do a video about this. This yellowing is from a fungus. I will talk more about that now or later in the future. This right here, okra plant. I have 4 total. That was from the video where I bought 1 container and I have 4 and I just separate them. They're doing great. Look how big they get. And okra gets huge, like 6 feet. These things get big. These are my beans. They're not doing the greatest, but this is my first year or so. A lot of trial and error. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. I'm Eric Lee. I hope I don't look too busted. You're watching Savage Garden. I'm out.